What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome back to another Tesla Talk Tuesday, which we are still doing. Yes, I sold my Tesla Model S. However, I do still have two, yes, that's right, not one, but two Tesla Cybertrucks on pre-order. Now, those probably won't be coming out for a year, but until then, we have the Aston Martin V8 Vantage that I just picked up recently. That is a blast to drive. However, I've experienced the first issue with that, so check out those vlogs for those things. And then, anyways, back to Tesla Talk Tuesday. Speaking of my pre-ordered Cybertrucks, if you are looking to order a Tesla, more specifically a Tesla Model S, they just dropped the price by $3,000. That's right. So typically, or I guess before the price drop, the Model S long range started at just under $75,000, $74,990, and the performance version was $94,990. They just dropped both of those by $3,000, so now it's just under $72,000 at $71,990 and just under $92,000 at $91,990. I don't know why they do these weird prices at $990. Like, why don't they just make it $72,000 and $92,000? It'd be much easier. It's like, oh, instead of paying $100,000, you're paying $99,990. But whatever. Besides the point, basically you're paying $72,000 or $92,000, so you're saving $3,000. So that's kind of neat. I guess it's like a fourth quarter push. Sell as many cars as possible, hit some cool sales records, have a great year, sell 500,000 cars. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but either way. Earnings should be out, I think, next week, so be on the lookout for those. I want to say the 21st, but I'm not 100% on that. In addition to that, I guess full self-driving beta is going to be released to a limited number of people starting next week. So that's full self-driving is effectively going to be on the road. Now, granted, it's still going to be basically like driver has to be alert and attentive at all times, right? Like, you can't have no one in the driver's seat because of regulations and stuff like that. But I guess the idea is from your garage to somewhere else, you could put in an address and the car will go there without any intervention. So that is pretty neat that that's going to happen. Elon said he's been driving with it for a while now, so seeing this actually roll out will be very cool. That means, I'm just assuming that a year from now, or maybe less, when I get my Cybertruck, it'll have full self-driving and that will be pretty much ready to go. Whether or not it's like fully passed where you can't, you can drive without someone in the driver's seat, like I could just sit in the back and sleep, probably not. But if you can still just put in like an address and just be like, okay, take me to my destination, that's still pretty awesome. So that's neat. The beta version is going to roll out next week. In addition, there's some new updates for the 2021, I guess, like Teslas. See, they don't really do model years, so it's a curious situation. But the Model 3 is getting some updates. The center console is changing. I guess it's confirmed that they're doing some new wheels, matte black trim, like they had started rolling out in China. They're doing that in the US. The center console, the cup holders, I think they're getting rid of the chrome for the actual cup holders. And then there's going to be a slide, sort of like the Model S, instead of a tab that lifts up like the current Model 3. That's my understanding. I don't have a Model 3, obviously, so I don't really know too much about the center console situation, but that is changing as well. Something else that's really cool is that the Model X, the new Model X's, if you look at like the, I guess, piece of paper that comes when you buy the car that gives the EPA like estimated range, it says that the fully charged range is 371 miles, which I believe is 20 miles more than what's online. So that's kind of interesting. They don't fully advertise it online yet. It still says like 351, I want to say. But if you look at the piece of paper on brand new Model X's, it's saying 371. So I don't know where they're getting this extra range from, if there's new batteries or if it's more just software stuff that they're able to squeeze out more range based on better battery management, more efficiency in running, AC, heat, all that stuff. Who knows? But the point is, the range is going up on these cars slowly but surely, even without possible battery upgrades. So that is very neat, but I can't wait for those new battery cells to come out. And speaking of new battery cells, Texas Gigafactory, Terafactory, whatever you want to call it, they're actually starting to lay some of the foundation for the first building that's going to go up. This could potentially be where they're going to start making the battery cells. So we know that they're going to build 3s, Ys, Cybertrucks, and semis at the Austin, Texas factory, so I assume that's where my Cybertruck will be built, obviously, but they're also going to start making the new battery cells there. So I don't know what they're going to start doing first. I assume that they're going to start doing that first because the battery is part of like the structure, is my understanding, on the newer cars, I think. Anyways, I'm very excited to see this happen. The Model Y came out before it was supposed to, so I'm really hoping that the Cybertruck does too. However, I'm not gonna hold my breath because I know that they're still trying to finalize and perfect and get better manufacturing and speed down for the new battery technology that they have. So obviously no rush there. I want them to get it right the first time. I don't want to get, you know, a first Cybertruck and there be a ton of issues, although there very well could be. But either way, I'm very excited for the Cybertruck, very excited for this new Gigafactory, Terafactory to open up in Austin. And yeah, these new batteries are gonna be sick. I mean, the Plaid Model S specs are absolutely insane. And well, for a truck that big and that heavy, to do 0 to 60 sub 3 seconds and have over 500 miles of range is awesome. Given that, very excited for both of those, and seeing as how they're actually laying the foundation now, we could potentially see batteries start to come out in the next couple months after that building is built. That's my guess is probably the first thing they're gonna start trying to implement and get down and perfect. However, what do I know? Last but not least, it is confirmed that Tesla is doing, back in 2015, there was a video of this like robot arm snake connector with a Tesla charger on it that plugged into, I think, a Model S. Elon actually confirmed earlier in October this month that they will be doing that. Somebody, I guess, tweeted out saying, with full self-driving, can we assume that a car would be able to do, like, you know, cross-border, cross-country kind of road trips? And Elon said, yes, if we do that Metal Gear snake connector, auto connector thing. And then somebody else said, will we ever see this thing? And Elon said yes. So it seems like this is still like a possibility, which makes sense because if cars are going to be driving themselves, you wouldn't have a person there to plug them in. Unless you go to New Jersey where it's like required that you have to pump gas. Anyways, the point is, if a car is driving around by itself doing like Uber, right? You know, the Tesla ride sharing app that we may never see. But if that Tesla taxi app becomes a thing and there's no driver, it has to charge somehow, and that charger has to get plugged in somehow. So you would therefore need this automatic snake charger that could plug into the car. So it would be cool to see these at superchargers. So once a car is in park at a supercharger, the car obviously, you know, it knows its proximity and location. It can talk to the supercharger, and the supercharger would have a snake nozzle on it that could come off and plug right into the car. So that would be really cool. But, you know, obviously they're not rolling this out with like the V3 superchargers right now. So who knows when this will actually become a reality. Either way, it is still neat to see and cool to see the stuff that Elon's doing, just sort of pushing the bounds and pushing the imagination of people and doing things that all these other auto manufacturers don't want to do. So, I mean, it's just a plethora of really cool things. So, super exciting stuff ahead. Also, if you haven't seen the vlogs with my new Aston Martin V8 Vantage, ton of fun, sounds amazing, lots of fun to drive. It's a manual, but that's going to be it for this Tesla Talk Tuesday. So if you guys are enjoying the content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate it, and it would really help me out. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching.